Do you have any Bob type bags? Bailout bags? So what do you picture when you say Bob bag? Because 15 years ago, 20 years ago, everybody was talking Bob bags, right? And it was a cool bag with a bunch of pockets, kind of like a range bag. And you could kind of, like, we made one called the bailout bag, right? It had a waist strap. You could wear it as a giant fanny pack, but it was so big that it needed a cross shoulder strap also. And then it had two handles. It was fucking miserable if you ever had to climb a fence, crawl through tunnels, run with it, right? You know what the best bag is for that? It's a backpack. I don't like sling bags. I hate sling bags. Anything a sling bag will do, a backpack will do better. So I always stick with backpacks. And we make backpacks. We make day packs. I have 83 backpacks out here that are my personal backpacks, right? It's like a tool, right? Can you drive in screws with a hammer? No, but you can hammer them and it'll kind of do the same thing, but you need both tools. And that's how I look at backpacks. Different application. Do you want a really big backpack to keep in your car because you're in the car and the EMP hits and you're never going to make it home, so you got to live in the wilderness for the next 6 months? That's a big ass bag. I've had an 80-pound pack on my back. It'll fuck you up really fast, right? So would you be better off knowing a bunch of bush crafting skills and having a smaller 3-day pack, where in that situation it's probably pretty dangerous? You need to have a lower profile. You need to be able to hide more. You need to be able to move quickly if you need to. So probably a smaller, lighter load. So it's a sliding scale. It's a sliding scale. You can have knowledge, skills, or you can have stuff. And the less you have of one, the more you're going to have of the other. But everybody wants to have all this gear and shit. Guilty. Myself, guilty. But when you go through like a field craft class, I watched all these dudes at TAC Response, right? My son was in the class. It was snowing and icing when they did the very first field survival class, right? It was what became the bug out weekend. And everybody came, he's like, okay, go to your car, get all your stuff, right? So everybody has all their stuff. They've got all their kit and everything. He's like, all right, leave that here. He didn't let them take none of that shit. It all stayed in the classroom. All they got to go with was what was in their pockets. And they built fucking lean-tos and fire reflectors. They fucking were shooting fish and cooking it over the campfire and stuff. Cody came back just amazed at all this shit they had that he didn't even take with him, and was fully fucking comfortable in, I want to say it was like 20 degrees.
Man, I'm talking about realest, one of the realest to try. My family, SOE, got the tools to survive.